Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing a movie review for you guys. Before we do that, I want to say I hope that everybody is home and nestled in and cozy and warm. If you got hit with this big snowstorm this past weekend, well then I hope everybody is safe. We got about 8 inches here. And it's the heavy wet snow they're calling it heart attack snow because it's such a strain on the body to shovel it. I know I was in pain the next day, so yeah, if you're still shoveling out, please be careful and use caution. But back to the movie review. So this weekend, with all the snow that was coming down on our heads, it was a great time to nestle in and watch a movie, and that's what we did. And we watched The Little Things. It's a new Denzel Washington movie that recently premiered in theaters and on HBO Max. This movie, like I said, it stars Denzel Washington as Sheriff Joe Deacon. He plays a sheriff in Kern County, California. He is sent down to Los Angeles to retrieve some evidence for a case that is ongoing up in Kern County. But when he gets down there, he can't access the evidence right away. He has to wait a day or two. So he's stuck down in Los Angeles, and in the meantime, while he's down there, you notice that he's familiar with a lot of the detectives and the people in the Los Angeles police department, and you find out why, and that's because he was previously a Los Angeles homicide detective. And in this case, Rami Malek is the new young guy on the scene. He's the new homicide detective who replaced Denzel Washington. And so they start off there a little bit suspicious of each other, I would say. And but all of a sudden, Rami Malek's character, he decides to pick Denzel Washington's brain about a case that he is involved in, even to the point of taking Denzel Washington along to the scene. A little bit far-fetched, but yeah, that's what happens in this movie. So then Denzel Washington notices certain things about this case that remind him of an old case of back when he was a Los Angeles homicide detective. And so the two, Denzel Washington winds up taking a couple vacation days to stay in Los Angeles, and he winds up being Rami Malek's sidekick. And the two go about trying to solve this murder mystery, which it looks as if it's a serial killer stalking the streets of Los Angeles. Jared Leto plays the number one suspect in the movie, and I gotta say he did a really great job in this movie. I mean, Denzel Washington was really good. Rami Malek, he was a little ho-hum for me. I didn't really connect with his character very much, but Jared Leto, I think he was definitely the highlight of this movie. They put some facial makeup on him, and just how he presented himself as this strange character. He was very creepy and very effective, but in my opinion, they didn't use him enough in this movie. I think that was the one real drawback to this movie, was Jared Leto was, every time he was on the screen, you were like mesmerized, but they didn't use his character to the potential that he was bringing to this movie, and that's where I think it lacked. The movie, it does have an ending that you kind of don't see coming. It's kind of unconventional for a Hollywood movie, which I liked. But it still winds up leaving more questions than giving answers. So some people, I'm sure, will like it. Some people will probably not like it. The movie itself, as far as a serial killer movie, it's kind of tame. It's not really overly violent or overly graphic. But the story itself was okay. The acting was okay. Yeah, so we enjoyed it. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes long, and I did not fall asleep, so that's a plus. And so if you like watching detective movies and murder mysteries and stuff like that, well, then you'll probably like this movie. I liked it. I give it about a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, so that's it. So that's what I have for you. The Little Things, 3.5 out of 5. It's right now. It's on HBO Max, or if you're a brave person and you want to go into the theaters, that's up to you. But I'd rather watch it at home. And I appreciate HBO Max for making all these new movies available. I can't wait to see the Godzilla and King Kong movie. So, yeah, so that's what I have for you today. I hope everybody's safe and warm, and until next time, see you later.